There used to be a difference between being a person and being a public-facing version of one. The line wasn't always clear, but it existed. You had coworkers, friends, classmates, maybe a weird uncle who thought email chains were breaking news. Most people moved through life without thinking about audience retention. Now even having no brand somehow became a brand. You can feel it every time someone says they're trying to grow their platform, before they've even figured out what they actually enjoy making, or when somebody posts a blurry photo with a caption designed to sound accidentally poetic. Casualness itself became curated. We learned how to stage authenticity the same way magazines used to stage messy bedrooms that somehow still looked expensive. The strange part is that most people didn't consciously sign up for this. Nobody woke up one morning wanting to become a content ecosystem. It happened slowly. A profile became a portfolio. A joke became engagement. A hobby became a niche. Eventually, your personality started sounding suspiciously like a pitch deck. Even normal social behavior now carries this faint pressure of strategy. You don't just post a picture anymore. You maintain presence. You don't disappear for a month because you're tired. You hurt momentum. Somewhere along the way, existing online started feeling less like talking and more like tending a small digital storefront that never closes. And silence online has become weirdly difficult to explain. If someone stops posting for a while, people assume something happened. Burnout, depression, rebranding, a scandal involving screenshots and notes app apologies. The internet trained us to expect constant visibility from each other. We got so used to everyone broadcasting fragments of their lives that absence itself started looking meaningful. But sometimes people are just living. Sometimes there's nothing to optimize. No lesson, no thread, no rollout plan. Sometimes somebody is eating cereal and staring out a window thinking about absolutely nothing useful for an algorithm. That's becoming rare. The pressure now isn't just to create things. It's to become a person people follow. There's a subtle difference. One is about expression. The other is about maintenance. Suddenly, every interest starts feeling evaluated for marketability. You stop asking, "Do I like this?" and start asking, "Does this fit my identity?" That shift changes people in quiet ways. You can see it especially in creative spaces. Writers don't just feel pressure to write anymore. They feel pressure to build a recognizable online self around the writing. A voice, a feed, a visual style. Some kind of stable aesthetic people can instantly identify while scrolling half asleep at 1 a.m. And honestly, it's exhausting. Not because self-expression is bad, but because performing a stable version of yourself over long periods of time is unnatural. Human beings contradict themselves constantly. We get obsessed with random things for 2 weeks. We disappear. We change taste overnight. We become quieter, louder, more sincere, more cynical. Real personality is inconsistent. Brands are not. That tension creates this strange modern fatigue where people feel watched, even in spaces that are supposed to feel social. Everybody is slightly editing themselves in real time, slightly anticipating reaction, slightly aware of how things look from the outside. It's hard to relax when part of your brain is acting like your own PR department. And maybe that's why the people who feel most refreshing online now are often the ones who seem least optimized, the people who post irregularly, the people whose interests don't match, the people who still sound like they're thinking instead of delivering conclusions, the people who haven't fully turned themselves into products yet. There's still something comforting about encountering a human being online who feels unfinished. Thanks for listening. Catch The Quiet Quotient on YouTube and all major podcast platforms. To help us grow and keep supporting creators, please like, follow, and subscribe. Want to get in touch? Connect with me directly at jimhansonmedia.com.